Hello, guys. This is Social Trades once more. So, this is the pound dollar. So, what happened with the pound dollar was this candlestick here. It went lower into this one like this. That's an immediate rebalance. So, in an immediate rebalance situation, what should happen? If we immediately rebalance, we should explode, right? So, the very next candle after this one should explode, right? It didn't, right? And technically, if this one doesn't explode, the next one should, but we don't see that happening here in this scenario, right? So, because of the strength that we saw on the US dollar index, right? We can see that now this is a weak, right? So, what can happen here? Firstly, you can measure TGIF, but say we go beyond all TGIF, what can happen? This thing can do this. Mm. And that's the maximum it can go here. And that's an algorithm. Just like that. That's the maximum. That's the maximum. Don't say I didn't give it to you. Don't say I didn't give it to you. That's the maximum, right? That is the maximum here. After leaving it, the maximum can go back in here. It's this level here, right? This is the maximum level. The retracement can go at here, right? That's what we are looking at. Also, this has caused a nice volume imbalance here. So we are looking at this and there's this volume imbalance here. But this is the maximum, meaning what I'm saying, this is the maximum. Any bodies here should remain under this level. Under, not above, but under. It can wake, but all bodies should remain here. That means any intraday coming in here, this would demand a short here. Just like that. That's the pound, right? That is the pound. That is the pound. So say it doesn't give you this. What then? No, we are bearish on the pound. These are the targets. First, we have this low there as a target. Sell side. Boom. There. Right. You have sell side here. We also have this low here. And this was holding this week. You can see here price held price nicely. So once we go through below it, should be used nicely to accelerate price lower through this low here. So that is the pound. Let's go on the daily. There. So we have a nice fair value gap here that has formed here. Let's mark it out. Right, where is it? Here. We have a nice bearish AVG. There we go. It's bearish, so we can make it a bit reddish, pinkish. Call it Mr. Pink. Right, a bearish one. There we go. Let's zoom in. So, okay, that's nice. So, just want to remove this. Doesn't have to be there. So this is the situation. Inversion fair value gap there, nicely respected, as you can see there. So now, because it's done all of this, any return in here should end there, meaning they can disregard this for a moment and go through it, but anybody should remain below this level and we should sell off, right? We should see that. And also this wick here was also holding price, 50% of the wick here. Oh, this wick, let me zoom in here. What's this? Let's just delete you. This wick, you see how the candlesticks were above it? If I zoom in, this wick, we have, so it can even go above that too and reach this level, and you can see the nice sell-off like this, right? Yeah, that's how we are seeing the pound, and this is the X. This is the highest it can go if it wants to go back there, and then to drop. That is the pound. We are bearish on the pound. So, well, what if it gaps and goes down? We're still bearish on the pound. And these is what we are looking for. Sell side, we're looking for sell side. We are even most likely take this one out. So we're just looking for those. That's it. That's the pound. It's weak. 4 hour. Let's see, maybe. Let's see, maybe. Okay, 4 hours showing things that usually are on the minute. It's like end dogs, they're on the minute. So let me just do this so that we can be a little bit nice. Yeah, let's just sit like this on the 4 hour time frame. So hence this on the 4 hour, I wanna see. Sorry guys, I gotta bring these guys back a bit. Don't mind that. I wanna see this with a look up here. Ooh, lay it there and make it white. There we go. Let's zoom in, put it properly. So this is also potential inversion, FVG, right? So let me go on the daily. Uh, okay, in the daily, what I wanted to do is, let me do this. On the daily, I want to go back on the 4 hour now. I want to show you something, right? So we're going to go in here, then we're going to make it visible on the days so that you can see that this, along with what? There. There we go. Okay, now let's move it. Send to back. Can you see how this is layered on top of this level here? The level that I'm saying is the maximum this can go. So this 4 hour FVG is also a nice premium to sell from. I'm just saying, your mentor won't tell you this. Okay. And what's nice about this is you only need one trade to actually quit your job and get social trades, and that's value at no cost. Boom.